Stanford Improvisors End of Quarter Show. This is the show that we do at the end of each quarter. I'm really glad you all came out tonight. I know it's late and I know you probably have stuff to study for, but trust me, this will give you a guaranteed A on at least one. Throughout the night, we are going to need your help to make this show become great. Improv theater is theater that is made up on the spot. Nothing is prepared or rehearsed. Everything that you'll see will happen now and never happen again. So we really depend on you. So we're going to warm you up a little bit. And did anyone here come to the show yesterday? Yeah. So I did a warm-up in Swedish and I got some feedback and you apparently didn't like that. So today I'm going to do a warm-up in Spanish. And I don't speak Spanish, but I hope some of you do. So everyone please stand up. And now I want you to repeat after me, and please help me. J, 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 J. Rodillas, 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 rodillas. Hombros, 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 hombros. Hombros, 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 hombros. Cabeza, 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 cabeza. Cabeza, 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 cabeza. Rodillas, rodillas. Hombros, 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 hombros. Hombros, 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 hombros. Cabeza, 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 cabeza. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rodillas, 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 rodillas. Rodillas, 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 rodillas. Hombros, 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 hombros. Hombros, 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 hombros. Cabeza, 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 cabeza. Cabeza, 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 cabeza. Thank you. Tonight we are performing the Triptych. The Triptych is a format where we'll be playing 3 stories and 3 acts in rotation. The way that works is that we'll play story 1, act 1, story 2, act 1, and then act 1 of story 3, and then we'll go back and do act 2 of each story. It might sometimes be confusing for you and for us, so I'll be trying to be the MC throughout the night and keep everyone on the same page. I might also come to you for some suggestions. And when I do that, I want you to just shout out the most obvious thing, the first thing that comes to your mind. So let's practice that. What's your name? Dan! I heard Dan, thank you. When you were a kid, what did you dream of becoming? Fireman! Cheese! Great dream. And finally, what's your favorite sandwich? Pickle! Yeah, I heard pickle. Thank you. Alright, so I'm also now going to have you select the style of our first story. We're either going to do it in the style of a sci-fi or a fantasy. So I want you to think about which one you want, and then when I say sci-fi or fantasy, I want you to cheer for the one you really want, okay? So think for a moment. Okay. Who wants to see a sci-fi? And who wants to see a fantasy? Ladies and gentlemen, before we start story 1, a sci-fi, let me just introduce you our musical improviser tonight, Alon! Act 1 of story 1, a sci-fi.
Nice pickle.
Dill, aged 4 years.
Thank you, eyepiece.
Of course, huh? Crunchy, yet smooth.
Hey, son. Having some of the pickles?
You know it, Dad.
Well, Albert, you're gonna need them for training this afternoon.
The military loves salt.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna have one of these myself. Ugh, it's a rush every time. Son, shall we do the family?
Family pickle putting away ceremony.
Ready?
Yes, I got the jar.
Now you are ready. Take out your Jagger. Show it to me. The family Jagger. What's the name of it, refrigerator?
The Jagger is named Doofius.
I used this in my youth to conquer the planet Cripple.
That was you? The history books told me it was the Black Shadow.
Yes, Albertus, I am the Black Shadow.
Wow! The shadow is all over you!
Thank you, it's a family genetic.
Can you show me how? What do I need to do to access the shadows, Father?
I shall show you. All you need to do is look deep inside yourself and whisper in your strongest voice. Your deepest desire. Yes!
I've been studying.
Yeah. Ooh.
Robot Mary.
Robot Charles, good day.
Good day too, Robot Mary. It seems we are in this unloading cell on the planet Cripple.
Yes, it is our duty to rehabilitate planet Cripple.
4 years ago, a dark shadow, like the one I am casting upon your wheels, came to our planet Cripple and crippled it. Now our maker, the leader of Robotobe, is ready to unleash this army of robots, including you and me,
Yes.
out to planet Cripple.
Robot Charles,
Robot Mary,
I must say I'm happy to serve with you.
and I you. Let us get closer so we can feel affection. Very good. Oh! What's that I hear? The leader of Rotabode, our maker, coming down the steel stairway. Oh, I can hear. There he is.
Robotos!
Maker, let us bow.
Roboto! Planet Cripple is in need. It is time for you to restore them. The shadow of the universe cannot win.
The shadow, as my robotic sensors have told me, now has a mini shadow by his side.
No, you robotos are just beginning to understand emotion. But this makes me sad.
I know it makes you sad. That's why they created us. To save Planet Cripple.
And to cheer you up.
I'm here. Albert, I'm here. I'm Quack Quack, and I'm here for you.
You've heard that I'm leaving soon.
But you can bring me. I'm here for you now. I'm your dream.
You signed up for the DREAM program in the military?
Me, your best friend, Albert.
Best friend, right?
Right.
Right. Let's go to the recruiting officer. Take our leave to go to Planet Cripple.
Do you have your dagger?
Not only do I have my dagger, I also have my...
You have a dagger?
Ooh! And I have swag.
Can you teach me? The swagger?
Catch. I'm sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed by... You already have so much.
Spaceship loading to Planet Cripple in T-5 biggies.
5 biggies! That's not very much time at all! Let's go!
4 biggies. 3 biggies.
Help it!
2 biggies. 1 biggie.
And now for our second story, and this time I promise I will try to pick the one you voted for. You are going to be selecting between a rom-com or a sitcom, and we'll do it the same way as before. So think for a moment. Just feel it. Okay, ready? Who wants to see a rom-com? Who wants to see a sitcom? We are going to see a sitcom. And just to get us started, I'm going to ask for a suggestion. Can I please have an occupation?
Dr. Aaron, cheesemakers, Obama, Killer,
Thank you. I heard cheese maker. All right, story 2.
Hey, you know sometimes they try to make cheese that tasty.
Yeah, this is shit.
I could make that easily myself.
I know. Sometimes when, we live together, so sometimes I try to make bread. And you know how that goes, right?
Hey, it's delicious!
Thank you!
Oh.
Jules! Oh, and what is this?
Monsieur, it looks like a truffle. It's black truffle.
It's shit too.
It's sheep. Literally sheep.
Why do we keep coming here? It's cheap, but
Hey, it's our place.
You're right, it's our place, Jules.
Where we met, Sam.
Oh, yes, so long ago.
I know, do you remember that?
Yeah, but Hey,
Hey,
you've been here before.
hey, that looks good. Let me try. Flash. So,
Hit me with it, Jules.
okay, I can do that. I was
I know.
sunbathing. Yes, you know.
You're so tan.
And I see this beautiful girl.
Jules, tell me everything about her, starting with her hair.
Hair, brown, waist, slim, like eyes like a fire. You see that painting there? It is like almost like Madonna came down and presented herself.
Oh, Jules, you got whatever it is very badly. I could call it ukrush. Ukrush.
And it hurts.
You know, I have a strategy for these women of Madonna.
Oh, gee. Because I know that it is how to grab the Madonna.
Okay,
Not like physically, but like...
you know. So I'll show you my strategy, and it's never failed.
Oh, you never fail with the women.
Strategy of sound.
Okay,
This is what I do.
Zach, show me.
I say, hey, you, I like it. Don't you like me too? All right?
Paris, it ain't what it used to be.
No. No, Claude, it is not.
It's nothing about wine anymore, it's all about cheese.
It's all about cheese and it's all about art. And it's not about the romance.
When we first met,
Oh, Claude.
love was first, then came wine and cheese and art. But love, the passion, what was defining for us in French?
Yes, it was the fire that kept us in the kitchen. It was the fire that kept us in the living room.
Screw this cooking! What you? Don't swallow the dice.
Oh, Claude. We must rekindle that fire.
We must teach our children that love comes first.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow when Jean-Claude and Pierre come home from school.
Yes. Jean-Claude Julien and Pierre Sam.
You named them the most beautiful names. We will share with them our love.
We will teach them what it takes to become French men.
Great. So for the third story of tonight's show, you will be selecting between a Western or a British period drama, is that what we call it? British period drama.
Yes!
So think about that. Okay. So clap now if you want to see a Western. And clap now if you want to see a British period drama. You see a British period drama.
Yes!
And I'm gonna ask you for some help here. What's your last name? Spielberg. We're gonna see a British period drama, and the last name of the richest family in town will be Spielberg.
Well, this orphanage just got so much life when you came here.
Well, Jimbo, you're the light of my life.
I was just a lonely boy. You know, I was the only kid in this new orphanage in town.
Yeah, Jimbo.
I remember my first day here. Mr. Spielberg, you know, the one that lives up on that tower.
Yeah,
He literally lives on the tower.
I don't know how he deals with the gusts sometimes.
Yes, Jimbo. You should have seen it. He came into the orphanage.
Yeah.
And I put on my best clothes.
Yeah.
I put on my corduroy jeans and my boutonniered shirt.
And you those little cufflinks that you nicked from the guy on the street corner.
That's right. He came in and he was looking for a child. And I was the only one here. So I thought, for sure.
Flashback! Mr. Spielberg. I'm looking for a child!
Well, I'm the only one.
That was the mighty unlucky. Packed in the bay. Yes, Jimbo. It looks like you're mighty, like thoughtful about something. Distressed.
I believe the word is pensive, yes.
It's always a finishing the thought that I'm making.
But here's the thing, I don't mean to sound jealous. But what if parents come in? I want to be with them. But I'm thinking, maybe it's not having to do with my corduroy pants and my cufflinks. Maybe it's just me. It's maybe my personality. And maybe it'll take you, my only friend at the orphanage.
Jimbo, that's the first stupid thing you've ever said. Seriously, you're an angel. When I said you light up my life, I meant it, Jimbo. Look.
Like in a friend way.
Hey, Jimbo, don't in a friend way.
Okay.
We're searching for Paris.
Yes. Together?
Yes, Jimbo. Let's do it together. Two's always better than one, right?
You know what they say in Britain? Two's come.
I have been in this tower many decades. Why do you keep me here?
Oh, yes, Spielberg. When you've committed your crimes, you've made your trespasses, and the only way we can be sure that you'll never do it again is keeping you in this tower. Except for the rare time that we let you out.
To go look for that child.
Yes, Spielberg, that's the only way you can repent for your sins. It's by raising a child right. But you're too picky.
Clarence, you've been holding me here for decades, and I've been learning about your family. How is your son doing? Oh, what is it like to have a family?
Spielberg, I dare say it's the best thing in the entire world.
Tell me more!
Little Timmy keeps me quite young. He's always saying, "Hey, Dad, come throw the ball with me."
What does that feel like?
Well, Spielberg, it feels like I have a purpose, and that's why I don't run around setting fires. Like you do.
Sometimes money isn't enough. I want excitement. I want love. Can you,
Spielberg,
just a moment, just
give you a moment.
forgive me?
Yes, go on.
Gust.
Can I now have a,
Yes.
just a touch?
Oh, Spielberg. barged in.
Children,
Yes? Yes, Papa Flab.
it's time for you to leave this orphanage.
Oh, Papa Flab, we've been trying so long.
Yes.
Maybe it means we have parents.
Oh, that's great!
Spill beans on us.
I had a few parents in mind, but I think I need to teach you some techniques for
Like how to throw a ball? Yeah. Or like how to wrestle a bear.
Boys, you see, the way things work in this world is that children don't select their parents. Parents select their children. And you need to make yourself selectable.
Like Rick Martin in the draft pick. I didn't think you got that reference.
I'm Italian.
Like Jimbo when he's trying to get drafted for like a athletic game.
Like football.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. We're speaking a little different languages, maybe. I'm playing off the cuff.
So what I need you to do is to work on your routine. You are a package deal. And you need to make yourself selectable.
But how? Father, we can't do that if all we know are the walls of this orphanage.
Let's go to the streets.
Oh gosh! I'm learning things!
Those streets, man. Yeah, they're stinky sometimes.
Frank and Jimbo, I hope you now have a lot of impressions that you can use to create the piece that will make you selectable.
Yeah.
I want you to have it ready for our next class on Friday.
Yes, and can you remind us in one sentence, like, what the main message we just learned was about having parents?
Become selectable.
Two of our stories. Story one, Roboto. Albert, we made it.
Yes, we're on planet Triple, on the launch pod that's so cramped we have to just be seated.
I wonder when they're gonna let us out of this. I really want to go explore.
Eyepiece, when is the ending?
5 biggies!
5 big 5 big 5 big
5 biggies! 4 biggies!
Dagger.
3 biggies!
Swagger.
2 biggies! 1 biggie!
That was smooth.
Hello. I am.
Welcome to Planet Cripple.
Thank you.
We are from another robot.
On Planet Cripple, you don't have to pretend that you're crippled. Please, stand up.
I'm not a standing unit. I can't. Thank you.
We're your tour guides. I'm Robot Mary.
And I'm Robot
Charge.
My circuitry is slow.
We should use fake names.
Listen, we know you're here to see our planet and bring joy and wisdom. And we to you. let us be your guides through this place. In fact, let us be your friends.
Hello.
Being initiate affection gesture.
Robot talk that humans can't understand language. Robot Mary,
Robot Charles.
take him to the lair. For there. These droid people are here to bring the shadow back to him. Do not let them do that. Bring him to the lair. I will get this one away.
Come with me, please.
Come with me, please.
And then bring
Yes.
Wait.
Hide up in the lair.
Fear will help you none now.
I'm not afraid.
Neither will babbling, son. Look. Need you to be damn honest with me. Why are you here? Who are you? Look, neither was smartness either. Tickling was a good try. But if you do that again, I will kill you.
What if I use my swagger?
That was impressive. And delightful. It makes me want to kill you less. Which is good for you. Why are you here?
I've traveled to planet Klepta to learn about Robotos. To learn about the peace that Robotos spread all through our second galaxy.
So it has nothing to do with the shadow?
I know nothing. Your shadow? My shadow? What shadow are you?
Nothing to do with the shadow that crippled this planet? That crippled the planet that all my children died on? Has nothing to do with that?
Robot Master Communication. Robot Master Communication.
Yes, Robotos.
Master, this one can tell you about the one who carries the Jagger.
The one who carries the jacket. Tell me about him.
Well, he's my best friend. And I won't betray him!
I see that you are a good soul. I'm sorry I got angry. But what hangs in the balance here is not just... it's not just one kid's life. If the shadow continues to go from planet to planet, destroying life, then what do we have left? The most awful thing is that the people it corrupts don't even know it. And your friend has been taken.
I can tell you're not a robot, so stop pretending to be.
Engaging error.
You can hold your breath for mighty long. Listen. Don't be alarmed. You might want to feel around here, see if you're missing anything.
How did you know I kept it in my left boot? Right.
Because people who are really into pickles always wear it on their right foot. Now,
Were you observing me through my eyepiece? Is that how you knew about the pickles?
us robots have a way of communicating. Listen, your shadow may have taken over our planet before, but now robots are getting everything back. And I have your dagger. Right under my wall, next to my pool sticks. Now I know you want this. So you can go to the center of our planet and stick the dagger into the ground, casting the shadow on the land once again, so that not only will humans be deceased, but so will robots. But I will not let that happen.
Please, before you kill me, could we have one more affection gesture?
Use your swagger. Use your swagger.
Didn't know that when you took my dagger out of my right boot, I had switched it. My dagger had been in my left boot. The dagger had been in my right boot, and I put it in my left boot instead.
You have so much swagger.
Story 2. When love takes over in Paris.
We're home.
Oh, children!
Mama, 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 mama.
Jean-Claude and Pierre.
Yes, mother.
Madeline.
Madeline.
Yes.
I like it.
Children, you should call your mother Monique. That's property Paris.
Mother Mooney. Jules, were you even listening? Ready? Mother Monique.
Yes, children. Thank you for that. I'm so happy that you're home this weekend. I have so much love and affection to share with you.
Shall we move closer?
Ah, Pierre, you're so much more receptive to love than when we first sent you to boarding school.
Yes, I have learned a lot from Jules and from the women.
Oh, tell me about the women, Pierre.
Oh, the women. The Madonnas. They're like fire. Like ice. Like spice.
Oh,
Everything nice.
yes.
And Mother Monique. Jules, you know, he brought somebody home.
Yes.
Jean-Claude Jules. Who is this woman? She helps you with your cheese making?
You could call it that. You never abandon that. Try as I might, you never abandon that.
It's in our blood, the cheese making.
Yes.
Yes, you get that from your father.
We are not shit at that.
No. This person.
Yes. The thing is, she's difficult to entrap, difficult to ensnare.
But he used my strategy.
Yes.
Use it, show her.
On her. It is too powerful. You are beautiful. I like you.
Oh,
You should like me too. And she came home with me.
oh. Your father will be so proud.
Yes.
I'm home.
Oh,
Oh, Claude.
What's up?
Basil.
Father.
Jean-Claude, Jules, Saint-Pierre. What is new?
I was just telling your mother, and I will repeat it again. I met Madonna. She is beautiful and passion and make cheese. Very nice.
She has been waiting quite a while. He brought her home. So,
Yes. If it is not too soon, then she is outside.
Bring her in! Quick!
go to
Bring some cheese for me! Bring
Yes.
some cheese!
Madonna! Hey, Jean-Paul! Are you ready to make cheese?
Cheese. This family present. Yes. Let me introduce you. But first,
Mwah, mwah.
Yes!
Jean-Claude, and some wine.
good for you.
Oh. It is cheese shaped like salami.
Introduce it.
Sorry, I'm so ridiculous. Look, this is
Madame Monique.
Madame. Eh,
Yeah.
Madame?
Oh, hello.
Pleasure to meet you. Hello? Hey! Mwah! Mwah! Hi! You have a beautiful home. Thank you for letting me in.
Mother Monique, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, of course, yeah. Let's go on to the counter.
Yes. Mother Monique,
Yes.
did you see that Madonna?
Very beautiful.
I have to tell you something.
Out with it. Out with it.
That Madonna
Yes, out with it.
and I,
Yes.
we made love.
You did not tell me your family were going to be home.
But I did not know that Jules was bringing you. Does he know?
Does he know that we made love and the
The cheese. I don't know. I haven't told him.
In fact, we were just starting to get to know each other.
I know we did this so long ago. It doesn't matter except for the fact that I missed you and feelings.
This is your fault. He used the exact same line that you used.
It works every time.
Yes, you got in.
Okay, I have a plan. Another one of Sam's strategies. We have to tell him. We have to tell him.
How do you suppose we do that?
Very calmly. With a lot of wine.
It's almost like an intervention. We gather the family together because the parents should know too.
Yes.
We get them drunk of wine, of cheese,
Of love.
and then we tell them.
I like it.
So then,
Yeah.
you're too powerful. I guess I want to be able to go
Mwah.
and then the middle one. So tonight, we tell them
Yes.
at midnight.
Great time.
Jean-Claude Julien, I am so happy.
Yes, Claude.
You seem to have found love.
Yes. You know, all the Madonnas of the past, they're like nothing. I feel like I can fly. I feel like the happiest man on earth, you know?
Jean-Claude Julien, that is exactly how I felt when I met Madonna.
Look, I don't I know it might be soon, but... Marcel, this is important. What? No, see, look. It's a ring fit only for a Madonna.
Jean-Claude Julien, you're moving along very fast.
I know, but it feels right. It feels... Do you give it your blessing?
Jean-Claude Julien, I am so proud. You have finally realized what's most important. It's not cheap. It's not art. It is love. Jean-Claude Julien, I give you my blessing.
Give you my blessing.
Feel the passion burn. I wanna see you give up everything you have done for love. This is about love. Talking about love.
Now back to our third story, Spielberg's Tower.
Alright. So, they said we have our first adult coming in today to adopt us. Well, we have to try out, you know,
All that we learned from the streets.
yes, exactly.
All right.
Jimbo, do you think it'll work?
I know it'll work. The thing is, we have to prove to whoever comes in today that we're together,
Yeah.
that we're brothers, that they can't take one of us without taking both of us.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Oh, that was Siamese.
yeah!
All right. So, the routine we learned goes like this. It's kind of like a dance routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you go hit the player, this CD player?
Do, like, something jazzier?
We learned it on the streets. You know what it is.
Yeah, Jazzy McFadden's. You should adopt us!
Not the other people that are here.
You should adopt us!
Take us home to your madam, your dear.
We are the perfect twins!
Even though we aren't lookalikes.
If you adopt us, we'll be really nice! Why, it was great. I was feeling loud and they were like adopting us. We were like, finally having Christmas dinner, all lovey-dovey.
My version was more like the parents walked in and saying, like, can't we have a conversation? Maybe we should just be honest and tell someone that comes in that we just want to have parents.
Alright. Well, he said he was coming right now, so it's our chance.
Yeah. Right now. Wait.
Wait, they're not coming. Are they coming? Did we blow it already?
No, we could have. Oh, listen. Should we answer the door?
Of course, he said to. Hello.
Hello, I'm Clarence. This is Spielberg. We're here today.
Come in.
You know Spielberg. He was jailed after setting fire to all of London.
Gotta get your fun somewhere.
We're hoping to quelch some of that fun by adopting one of you lads.
it's nice that you have a second chance at adopting me, Spielberg.
Only room for one. I like the look of you in the back. Dance for me.
We're actually Siamese twins.
Hey, what are you putting us on about Siamese twins?
So
Clarence knows. You got stuck together when we came in.
You're smart.
It's all right, Frank. You go. Do your dance.
Alright,
You can leave me.
hit the Jazzy McFadden's.
Alright? The CD player. Oh, yeah!
Adopt us. Adopt us. Adopt us.
No, there's only room for one. Just the one. The song's good, but just the...
Song is good.
Yeah.
That was great. I think that you can join us in the tower.
Well, I don't live there. I've got my own boy.
I kind of feel like your family.
No, we in the fashion, that's it.
It was more than
Tension between you two.
And,
Sorry.
yeah, look, Spielberg's looking for someone to,
someone to be my family.
yeah, and that's where you come in, because I got my own.
It's all right. It's all right, Frank.
Frank, put these shackles on.
Yeah, my bad. You said the dance routine would get us both sold, but it didn't work.
Well, did you perform it together?
No, because you lost me. Come on.
Well, Timbo, you know what? Let's focus on what you want.
Okay.
What is it that you want?
Well, family, but I just want. It's not that I just want parents. I want to be with Frank as well. Look, I see him now. He lives up in the tower, on the tower. He's locked up. I mean, I don't even know if you realize, but I guess he's like a slave.
That's the faith of an orphaned child.
There must be something you have. It's something we can do.
Select another path.
Is that your book of parents? Okay.
Sorry, bad idea. Your name is Frank.
Give it a good try. Listen, I think the odds are just slim here. Maybe it's time we get out of the orphanage. Let me breathe the fresh air. Let me see people downtown in the square. Maybe people, it's a holiday season. Maybe people are feeling giving.
I know a guy. Do you remember that one time we nicked all the nice clothes?
Oh yeah, the cufflinks and the corduroys.
Mr. Argentine.
Mr. Argentine, what about him?
He's the one delivering food to the tower. After you nicked all his clothes, his clothing business went bankrupt.
So you're saying, maybe I can partner along, be his little buddy, get into the tower, and then they lock me up?
That is a great plan. Let's go see Mr.